This is so awkward. Mommy, don't watch this episode. This is not the episode you want to watch. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Touch My Yoni. Guysini, I'm back. This is my comeback episode. I'm so sorry I was gone for so long. I just went through the most. But I promise not to be gone for as long as I have been gone. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, I love you guys. I got to 7,000 subscribers without posting a video for about 5 months. And that just goes to show that the content is relevant. It is needed. Put that content into your veins because it's about to get even more lit. Because my Twitter subscribers, but I call them subscribers, followers, my Twitter followers decided, I was like, how do I come back? What do I come back with? It's got to be something strong, hard. Wow. And you guys voted for threesome etiquette. Now, I thought this is going to be so easy. Why didn't I even think of this in the first place? Except when I started doing the research. Because y'all motherfuckers, you guys don't know how to keep it strapped up. And this isn't just me speaking on a whim. This is literally from the research that I did and from the fact that, I did a vote and I needed you guys to have some input because after all, this is all about you guys. So I did a few questions. I asked people if it was their first time, if you swapped the condoms, if you even used a condom, let's start there. And if you swapped the condom in between the girls and blah, 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 blah. I did a whole bunch of questions and the results were crazy. The results were ridiculous. Before we go any further, before we actually get into the video, I'm going to need all you newcomers to hit the subscribe button. Then also hit the notifications bell because it's about to get litty. Please guys, I'm literally only going to give the content that you guys request. I'm not going to go out there and do things on my own accord anymore because it was fun at the beginning and I've gotten a bit of following. Speaking of following, 92% of you are from the States. You guys are the real ones. 6% are from my country, South Africa. We're gonna have to lift that up because you guys are the ones that need the help the most. And then 2% are others. So based on those statistics, let's get into the video. As mentioned at the beginning, I said that we are going to talk about threesome etiquette. Is there such a thing? Have you ever had a threesome? Let's start there. I'm gonna do a 2-part series, very short videos, just to get that information out there. And I'm gonna start with a story time to tell you about my first time having a threesome. And then I'm going to give you things you should look out for in order to be able to still have fun, but also protect yourself. Let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Because sometimes the one can cancel the other out. In fact, most times they do. So if you guys were able to have a threesome and follow all the steps that I'm going to give you in part 2 and have the most amazing, mind-blowing experience, please tell me your stories. I would really, really appreciate that. And I respond to absolutely every single one of you. So I'll try and keep up with all 7,000. My first time. I had this friend who is really great in bed, but he literally was a friend. We never dated, it never got too serious. Maybe it did, but let's not talk about that. He was just like, hey, I'm seeing this girl, I'm really enjoying her, but I think we could take it to another level. Now let me tell you something about myself. I'm so good at being the side, I'm so good at being the third wheel, I just know how to stick in my lane. So it's just people just automatically are drawn to me in order to be able to utilize my services. But I was just like, okay, cool, I'm keen. But naturally, I can't just assume that everything's gonna have some fluidity or that we're all gonna be in sync. So I was like, let's meet first, let's see what the chemistry is like, let's enjoy one another, and if not, then obviously it's not gonna translate in the bedroom. We go for dinner, and we go for dinner amongst friends or their friends. So I'm the newbie, and I'm chit-chattering to absolutely everybody but her. And I can see she's naturally a shy girl, a fly girl. She wasn't like chacharach. In South Africa we say chacharach. Look at me saying in South Africa. But yeah, she just wasn't forward. Forward is the right word. And I am very forward, but at the same time, I knew the dynamics, so I wasn't trying to be forward or impose myself on her. We're sitting amongst friends, very relaxed environment, so nice. We smoke a J, everyone's good. And keep in mind at this point, her friends don't even know that she's hooking up with this guy. So I'm just like, I got the information, I got the juice, because I know everything that's happening at this table. I know what's gonna happen later, or potentially. And then it's time to go home. So now, she hasn't really said much to me all night, so I can't even gauge if the chemistry is going to be a vibe. Do I leave with them? I was a bit confused. But lo and behold, we somehow ended up at a really nice like apartment executive suite type thing. I post a lot of nudes, so because I post those nudes, I feel naturally comfortable being naked in front of people. So we get to the hotel. I don't know what he's doing in the kitchen, and she's on the one side of the bed, silent. I'm on the other side of the bed, and I'm just like, let me just do what I always do when I'm having a nude shoot. I get naked first before I'm asked to get naked. Then she got naked too. So now we're both naked, and he walks in and he's like, okay, the party is about to start. He lay between us because now it was awkward. And I'm just like, I'm not trying to give him attention first. So I kind of like reached over him, like over his belly, and like started fingering her, and then till eventually he slid out and then came behind me. I didn't know he had put on a condom. I had to ask him afterwards, but I trusted him. I'd had sex with him before, so I kind of like was just like, isn't that a standard? Isn't that a guarantee? He's gonna want to protect me or him. Then I started going down on her, and then he put on a condom, and then he had sex with me whilst I was going down. But at least I'm giving her the attention that she requires. And then they start having sex. So now I feel like, we had a good time. I had done what I needed to do, and whilst they were now getting into it, I was just like, this is my cue. So I kind of like put my clothes on, snuck away, and they were like, no, where are you going? And I was like, guys, I really have to get back to my own boyfriend. And I think I literally set the tone for them to have a different and elevated sexual experience with one another. And I feel really great for that.
I feel happy, I feel grateful, and I feel fulfilled. I'm happy because I never expected it.
When you're the third party, you need to respect the fact or the potential that the girlfriend may have an issue, and vice versa if it's men. Men aren't as hectic in that regard, but I had a threesome with my then best friend, and that's a story for another day. Like maybe 3 or 4 days later, and the dynamics were so different because I wasn't the third party. Her and I had sexual relations prior, so we kind of like knew each other and were comfortable with one another. He was the third party, but again, I'm the one who went to go get the condom. Condoms were used. Protection is very important. In hindsight, when I look back, I kind of think, why didn't we discuss sexual history? In both instances, the guy is protected. That was my story time. Tell me about your first time, if you have had a first time. I'm on the road to having a threesome with 2 guys. I really, really want to be adorned loved, embraced, made to feel like the center of attention. I am an attention whore. If two guys are wearing a condom, all of us are protected either way. But it's just different when it's female, female, male. So I'm gonna get into part 2. I've done some research, I've written some notes, and I just don't want to forget anything. So please excuse me if I happen to look down. But yeah, let's get into part 2, número 2.